if you're a Batman fan out there, do you find yourself defending your position that Batman is a superhero? Every so often I have this friendly debate with my wife, and I've had debates like this in the past with other friends when they tell me, oh, Batman really isn't a superhero, he's just a man with expensive toys. And you know, it's friendly banter. Being a Batman fan, I usually try to defend my point to the end because I love, you know, growing up in the 90s, I loved the Batman animated series, and no one can talk any trash about Batman to me. But with the new Absolute Universe that has come out, I don't know if anyone's made a video about this or questioned it, but there's a massive disparity between the size of Batman and the size of Superman. And it seems just odd when these ideas are thrown out and put on paper. No complaints for the Absolute Universe so far. I've read some Superman, Batman I've read, and also Wonder Woman. They've all been pretty good. Superman, for me, not so much. But I can see why sometimes Batman gets so much hate, especially in comic books, because you could beat Batman up to a bloody pulp, and it almost feels like he recovers the next day. Whereas when you read Superman comic books, he gets torn up completely, and it's almost like as if he can't get up from the floor. So I can see why people have this like banter, or this like idea that Superman really isn't, or I'm sorry, Batman is not really a superhero, just because of, I feel like, the way the artists and storytellers pretty much portray Batman. But yeah, it's the Absolute Universe. Batman is huge when I've seen him on the comic books in comparison to Superman. It almost feels like the Superman is like a scrawny young teenager, and you always think, like, when you hear Superman, you're thinking like strong, broad shoulders. But I don't know with the design and how they went with it, how it necessarily portrays a Superman that we tend to see from the original universe. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I will always die, you know, and defend Batman to the end. For me, he's my favorite of them all. But I can see why some people feel the way they do when they say Batman really isn't a superhero.